Okay, back for part 2 of scraping a YouTube channel and getting a video list. And in part 1, we ended up with our list in an Excel file, and we had extracted the URL. We now need to get this somewhere where we're going to be able to bring it into Excel and clean it up into a list. And I want it to be dynamic, meaning if I change the underlying data, I want the Excel file that's reaching there to go ahead and update as well. So when you look at this and you see that all of these now playing, one of the challenges is if there's a time stamp, I want to be able to extract, or in the next step, I want to extract the time duration of the video. They don't all have it. Like for instance, I don't know if that one has it or not, but when they do, I want to have it. The one downside is there's no date on here, but these are in descending order so that I know that my most recent videos are going to be at the top. So there's a few things that you don't get just by scraping the list, but not a problem. So I use Google Sheets, and what I've done is I've set up this Excel file, and I will share a similar version, but the key to this file is, one, you need to have Google Sheets, and two, you need to have the Excel file that has this REGEXEXTRACT code in it, because this is what pulls out the duration code. So you're going to see that in a second. So I've blanked this out. I want to just copy from Excel, and I'm just going to highlight those two columns, Control C to copy, come over here, and I just want to paste. And it takes a second. Obviously there's a lot of data here, 15,000 rows, but Google Sheets should handle this without a problem. And there we go. You can see that it's dropped it in, and you can see where there is a timestamp, it has pulled out the duration of the video. So this one doesn't have one, and we'll deal with that down the road. But this is really nice because in your final list, you'll be able to see what videos, what the duration of the videos are, etc. So I now have this in Google Sheets, and what I want to do is prepare this to import into Excel. The way I do that is I simply publish this to the web. I always just select the active sheet, and I want to publish it as a CSV. So when I publish this as a CSV, it's going to give me a link. That link I'm going to use in Excel in PowerQuery to reach out and grab the data. Now the beauty of that is when this Google Sheet changes, which it will when I come in and update for, like, say in a month, he has 5 new videos, I could come in and update this list and the underlying Excel file will change. So I'm going to publish this. Am I sure I want to publish this? I am. That's the link that I want. So I'm simply going to copy this, and then you want to store that somewhere to make sure it's easy to get. You could just jump over to an Excel file and do the import. I tend to just put it somewhere where I know I'll be able to keep it, and then we're going to come back in video 3 and import that into Excel and start the process of cleaning our data. And I'll warn you, that's where the work starts. Okay, there's a lot of steps that have to happen to make that happen, but we're moving along. See you in the next video, part 3.